Welcome to the DJ Insider Podcast, sponsored by Amplified Events.
It's the only podcast where we break down insider information from our weddings, experience, and advice from over 15 years in the wedding industry.
We're your hosts. I'm Mike Kane, owner of Amplified Events.
And I'm Joe Albomonte, the general manager of Amplified Events.
Let's get into it.
We're back.
And
I got Joe, Micah, and of course Mike, your boy, DJ Nasty Bones, Micah over there in the studio. And today we got a couple events going on. You guys want to talk about yours first?
Yeah. So we're doing weddings and whiskey over at Journeyman. That'll be really fun. They got us up on a stage. There's a bunch of vendors that are going to come, but they have us up kind of on a stage. So it looks really nice for us. But yeah, we got a photo booth over there. We got some uplighting. We got our TV set up with our new promotional video. Thank you, Mason.
Woo!
So yeah, that'll be cool to show off. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, shout out to Raycroft Recordings for doing that for us. Yeah, I'm doing the Night to Shine event. It's a prom sponsored by the Tim Tebow Foundation. And this is going on, I think, 11 years I've been doing this. So it's a fun free event that we, dedicate our services to every year. And we're doing uplighting, photo booth, DJ. It's so fun. It is just it's just a prom for folks with special needs. And it's just like a great party. It's going to be a lot of Michael Jackson, a lot of Elvis, a lot of chicken dance and electric slide and Cupid shuffle. It's just going to be a great party. And they put it over here at Valpo-Naz. They got a great team over there. The leadership team just goes all out for it. I mean, they get all out of local venues and vendors and food. It's just basically, they have a red carpet. They literally roll out a red carpet. And they have a limo service that delivers people. It's just a cool experience.
That's awesome.
For people in that community. And love doing it.
Fun.
So that's what's going on. It's just been, I feel like it's been kind of back to back. We've been doing like weddings, bridal shows, tastings. Like it's just been that kind of season.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like there was no break at all. Definitely. Yeah. No, we've just been grinding it out.
But we just finished the Super Bowl. And this is like controversial halftime show. I don't know if it was controversial or not. But what were your initial thoughts on, did you see the halftime show? And what were your initial thoughts, or what have you?
Yeah, no, I liked it. I thought it was great. I like Bad Bunny. He's been requested a lot at weddings over the past few years. So I knew several of the songs that he played. So that was nice. I thought it was entertaining. I thought it told a good story about like the sugar cane and then the power outage when Puerto Rico lost power and all that. So I thought it was a nice political statement. But I liked it. I thought it was fun. We got some good dancers. It celebrated a lot of different cultures. And it was all about unity. So I thought it was overall really, really good and fun. But of course, I know some people hated it and didn't like it. So it was controversial in that regard.
Yeah,
what were your thoughts?
I was struggling for what the controversy was. I mean, a lot of the music wasn't in English, but that didn't bother me at all. I think music is a literally universal language, and there's a good beat to it. You can dance to it. I love that it was shot. To me, it would have been tough to be a fan in the stands to watch that.
Agreed, yeah.
It's just like, you can't see anything.
Definitely. It was definitely for TV. Yeah. And like when he fell through the ceiling and came down into that room and there was the shots in the room, it's like nobody could see that. That's hilarious. Like not a single person could see that unless you're watching. Right. So some of it was like, okay, maybe it was for TV. Brought out Lady Gaga. She was great.
I thought that was sweet. Ricky Martin shows up.
Yeah.
There was a couple other celebs that were kind of in the background dancing and hanging out.
Pedro Pascal was there.
Yeah.
I like him.
I thought it was really good. It was very entertaining, which is the whole point of a halftime show, is to be entertaining. I thought he killed it, did a great job, and he made I think a subtle, but maybe not so subtle, political statement about, hey, don't forget about us, Latin community. Don't forget about Puerto Rico. And here's my music, and I love what I'm doing. I thought it was very unifying. I thought it was a really cool thing. It's one of the top grossing in terms of viewership, as far as I understand.
Yeah,
shows
that's what I
ever
saw
been
as
seen.
well.
So.
What I wanted to see more, like when I saw them setting up, was all the sugarcane dancers.
Yeah.
But they were just standing at sugar, and I get it. That's totally fine. But like, I thought they were going to do something more when they all came out of sugarcane, and like they were people, but it was just to get people out there. I saw the requirements for that were like, you had to have been in marching band before, because it's a lot of like the dot reading on a field. that's where you'd be standing as the plant. So you had to have that experience.
Sure.
You had to be between like 5'7" and 6'2", I think, just to like fit how tall they wanted the sugar cane. But there were some interesting requirements to
Like
be
they
the
were
sugar
literally
cane.
part of the set. They just walked out and
they just walked
cane.
out and they stood there. I saw some of them like doing some like arm funny stuff.
Well, supposedly they had an actual wedding.
Yeah, there was a real wedding,
which is kind of cool. I was like, I want to be that DJ.
So, story of that is that he invited them to their wedding, and then he was like, "I'm performing in the Super Bowl. Don't tell anybody."
Oh, they invited him to the wedding.
To their wedding. Yeah. They were gonna do it at a venue. But then he was like, "I'd love to have you do it on stage, since this is all about unity and bringing people together. We'd love to have you do it like middle of the Super Bowl." So that was a real wedding that happened.
So cool. And even handed him the ring and he proposed. Yeah.
It was really nice.
But he was the whole time he's just performing, singing, rapping, doing his thing. And
he was having a good time. I like that.
He seemed confident. There was no sound issues. It was beautifully shot. Like, it was cool. Kind of a cool cultural moment that occurs every year that we do that.
Do you guys bet on the game? Do you guys do any of that stuff?
No.
No, I like to get an app every year where they do like the
promos,
$5,
yeah.
you get 200 free play, whatever. So I tried doing that again this year. Put $100 of my own money in. Hear me out.
Yeah.
Won $101.70.
That's profit if I ever heard of it.
I'm up $1.70 on the Super Bowl.
Let's
and
go.
I risked 100. So, gains are huge around this time of year, but it was fun. I like watching it for like that too. It's like the only thing my family ever watches together is like we get together for the Super Bowl and we all bet.
I love all the weird prop bets, like color of the Gatorade, the coin toss.
Yeah.
what
Me
it's gonna
too.
be,
Yeah.
if somebody streaks or not.
Right.
And there's literally, I guess the guy back-to-back years has done it. He puts
money on
for
himself.
and then he struck.
Yeah, he puts a bunch of money on it, like enough to pay off the fees and everything. He even got another guy this year to play as a decoy to jump on.
Get him, and then he
Get him, and then he jumped on and he ran across the
so
field.
good.
So,
I love the idea that like there's some security guy that it's like, this is my Moriarty. Like when we
Correct.
the streaker.
This guy's gonna be streaking. I know it. He's just preparing.
That's so good.
That's so funny. If that guy's gonna keep doing it, his schemes are gonna get more and more elaborate.
They'll have to.
They're gonna reduce.
He was
they're
already
gonna
banned
reduce
the first time it
odds on
happened, and
Yeah.
he was able to get into the Super Bowl. So
How did he found a way?
I managed to do that.
Life finds a way, I guess.
Finds a way.
Have you guys ever seen anything wild like that at weddings? Like, I definitely have people take their clothes off. We had one guy, they would just basically got into his underwear and left. Yeah, a lot of dudes take their shirts off and put their
Suspenders on,
or suspenders.
or their vest. Yeah, they love that shirtless look with the suspenders.
I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not a big fan. In my opinion, it's a wedding. It's just
I mean, there are some people. What was it? I forget the venue. It's close by. Maybe Duneland. It's the one with the fountain inside.
Oh, Duneland. Yeah,
Is it Duneland?
Falls,
Yeah. There was a guy that took his shirt off and was like just like splashing around and laying around in the fountain there after one of my weddings.
Did he get arrested or they scurry?
No, they just like helped him out and I watched him like leave the venue. But it was as we were packing up. It was late at night. But he was just like laying around in the thing. I have a picture of him.
Cooling off in the fountain.
Yeah, I have another guy like shirtless on the dance floor, like trying to like flirt with people, like way younger than him. Like, but yeah, I've seen that.
It's a wedding. You should really keep your clothes on.
Keep your clothes on. Seen some fights.
Definitely seen
one
some fights.
real bad one. But we've definitely talked about that on the podcast.
Yeah,
before.
cops get called.
Well, yeah. What about you? Have you seen anything crazy yet?
Honestly, the craziest thing was the wedding that Mike and I had at Allure on the Lake with the drunk, I think, younger brother.
Oh, yeah.
He was just in our face and grabbing our computer.
Oh, yeah. I remember hearing about that.
Repetitively requesting songs that would never work at any wedding, in my opinion.
What do you mean you don't have Little Dirk's full catalog?
Right. Like just deep cut SoundCloud, heavy rap that no one's heard of.
Yeah. Maybe a few
That was probably
people
the
in the room,
craziest
but
that I can
like,
think of from last year.
Yeah. That's a good
Where it was like, we might have to get this guy removed.
looking at security like,
Yeah.
hey, are you
That
seeing
guy
this?
in my opinion, got lucky because it was like 15 minutes left in the night.
Correct. Oh, if there was like an hour and a half left, you would
Oh
have been
no!
gone.
I went and
Yeah.
told
Or
the
2
officer
hours,
that like,
yeah.
hey, this guy's giving us a problem, and we're almost done, and
Right.
we'd rather just everyone go home, but just want to keep an eye out, man. He's like, oh, who is it? I was like, that's this guy right here. So
Yeah.
it was like he's in our face, he's threatening us, he wants to fight, And we're just trying to DJ a wedding.
Yeah. Yeah.
We did a game last time you guys were on called Cringe or Cool.
Okay.
Where, things that happen at weddings, do we think it's cringe? Do we think it's cool?
Yeah.
I love to kind of go around and kind of like share one or put one out there.
Sure.
Start with something simple. I'll do like a fog machine or a hazer, I guess they call it.
Yeah.
Cringe, cool. They put like the smoke out there
I
on the
think it
dance
could be
floor.
cool.
Be cool.
Yeah, I
I'm
think
gonna go more on the side of cool. I think it's cooler more often than it's cringe. That one.
it's one that I don't see a lot.
I don't see. Yeah.
But I think it could be.
A lot of
it
venues
seems to fit. And it's
a lot of
the
venues shut
vibe
it down.
and
A
everything.
hazer is really
It's
what
the floor one, right?
A hazer is the floor.
Okay.
There's also they call it dancing on the clouds, which it blows out. That uses dry ice, and that
I like
blows
that.
out that.
I like that
cool.
look when they're doing their first dance.
Yes, that's a cool thing.
that looks cool.
Frozen on ice
Yeah.
look.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's pretty cool.
It can be cool. A lot of venues shut it down because of their fire things. It sets off their alarms or whatever. But it can be really cool.
What about instead of hazers, what about lasers? Like on your light, on your dance bar, on your light
Okay,
bar. What about
I'm going
lasers?
cringe.
Okay, hold on. So I've seen there is two different kinds of lasers. There's like the spot, which
Okay.
is like just little dots everywhere. I don't think that looks cool. I think that's cringe.
Yeah.
But then there's like, I went to see Pink Floyd, and they had like a full beam that could move.
Yeah. Correct.
And that looked cool.
Yeah. Or like it could make a shape or
Yeah,
like warp and do some
Yes,
cool
they move.
stuff.
I've seen people dancing online where it looks like they're holding
Oh,
like,
yeah, like
Yeah.
smart lighting like that. Lasers are really cool. But
Okay.
I
That
think your
type of
first
laser.
I'll
point-
go with cool on that.
But yeah, your other one is so cringe though. When it's all the dots of lasers and it's just blinding everybody in the room. Yeah.
it's just little green and red dots
Yeah.
that go on everything. And it's just a little thing that just shoots those everywhere.
Yeah.
Not cool. That's cringe.
What about this one's not even for a DJ, but cooler cringe. What about bridal party member doing a rap for the couple?
Dude, I guess for me, it depends on the rap. Like, do they actually are spitting bars? Like, do they have a solid beat? Like, are they delivering in a way that everyone can hear the words and understand? What I typically see is not that. What I typically see is like they're doing, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, that.
It's always the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Because it's easy to rap to that.
Yeah.
So they met back in 2012, and
Literally, yeah.
COVID wasn't a thing. Yeah, they literally have a famous SNL sketch with Sabrina Carpenter about that, like where they're literally like doing this sing-along song about how the bride cheated on hooked up with the cheated on the groom with this random guy, Espresso, I believe.
Yes.
But yeah, so I think it can be cool. It can be cringe. It's a risk. Anytime you're doing like a
social risk.
performance, yeah. What do you think, Micah?
I think it depends. I think it can hit any of that type of stuff. Can either hit or just be super cringe. It usually hits to me, in my experience, when like the person doing it is already known in the friend group and like the whole wedding kind of knows like this is the funny guy or this is the guy that does this kind of stuff. People are far more forgiving than like the guy that just gets up there randomly and is like surprising everyone with this.
My
He
brother
sings
has
or
never
he
rapped
raps.
in front
Right,
of
exactly.
everybody.
Like he's rapping
and
tonight.
He wants to rap tonight.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like that's when it's crazy.
Yep.
But yeah, I think other than it's like someone who's known for being out there, just being a funny, outgoing person.
Yeah.
Like, I think if it's out of nowhere and just like really unexpected character wise, it's very cringy.
It's cringe when it steals the show too.
Yes.
It's cringe when
Yeah.
they're performing in a way where they want the attention and they want people to know how good.
Brings
know
up
what I
a
mean?
good point. I had a time where there was a rap that was good, funnily enough, to the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air theme song. He did it to that, and it was good. I thought it was not cringe. And then a couple hours later, we got at a dance floor, and he said, "Give me the microphone. I need to rap God." And it immediately turned to cringe because he just wanted the performance on him. And like he didn't actually, like he just...
He had nothing.
He had nothing
to offer,
else.
yeah.
Like he wasn't dancing all night. He rapped as like his speech before dinner and then just wanted the mic to do Rap God.
Right.
You guys want to see how fast I can rap in front of all these people? Yeah. So that immediately turned from cool to cringe.
Yep.
Performing at a wedding where you haven't been asked to perform,
Yeah.
in my opinion, is almost always cringe.
Yeah.
Like, it's even if you're really good, and generally,
Correct.
if you're that good, the bride and groom tell us.
Yeah,
like,
and they would have asked you to perform there already, you know, like.
dude, I had that thing this summer where it was the singer for the Chicago Cubs, and I got $100 off Chum because this guy came up to us during ceremony, was like, "Hey, we sing, and the couple's gonna want us to sing. Can we sing?" And I go, "Oh," because like this couple has been like, I've met with them 3 or 4 times about the playlist, and they're really serious about these songs only being played in this order. Like they spent hours on this, and we can't do it. And then the dude's like, "I'm pretty sure they're gonna say yes." And I go, "Well, if they say yes, I'll go ask them. And if you want to go ask them, that's fine too." Turns out he's literally the singer for the Chicago Cubs. Like he's a professional singer. His wife was there.
I think they're gonna want.
They literally sang a song from Phantom of the Opera. They were fantastic. Everyone clapped and cheered. It was a big deal. He was literally singing from his opera. They met at a Chicago Cubs convention, and it turns out Chum and I had a bet about like if this guy's going to be good or not, and we had to have a photographer be the decider if they were good or not. Because I was like, if I say he's good and he's bad, because he thought the guy was
unbiased third.
He thought the guy was going to be bad. And I go, I think the guy's going to be good. I go, I have done quite a few of these weddings where people come up and we're like, "Hey, give me the mic. I'm going to sing." And most of the time, it's pretty clear this person's going to be bad and I should not give him the mic. Mm-hmm. This guy, I was like, I think he's going to be good. And he's like, "I'll bet you $100. And then we found out the guy's name. And he's like, I didn't know who the guy was, but Chum knew who the guy was. And he's like, "Oh my God, like I'm
screwed.
I'm a huge, I'm ruined. I'm like literally he's like a huge childhood fan of this guy." And it's so funny.
That's hilarious.
It's so funny that he was betting against his childhood fan.
Yeah.
To me, it was the most hilarious thing I've ever seen. But like it was just a random happenstance. I didn't know that guy was going to be there. They definitely didn't tell me that I was going to sing. I don't think the couple expected that, but I think that guy wanted to give the couple a gift, and he did. Yeah. It went over perfectly. It was right after dinner, before dancing.
It's like, oh shit, I left my card at home. I got to think of something
right.
quick. I got to give him a gift.
No, he's such an accomplished singer. It was very clearly like they had prepared. They gave me, I plugged in a phone. They gave me their kind of piece to. It was fantastic. Mm-hmm. Like it was you would want this guy to sing at your wedding. Yeah, guaranteed. Absolutely. I just don't think it was part of the plan that was negotiated with me or talked about with me. And so,
correct.
Funny how it turned out. Mm-hmm. But most of the time when people were like, "Yeah, I'm going to sing," I'm like,
We had that at a county line wedding with Dave, where it was like the sister of the bride's friend came up, and kind of similar vibe, like they'll want me to sing, and it's like, sure they will, And then eventually the bride came up, was like, sure, let her sing, and she sang At Last, and like killed it.
Yeah.
Like I was like, is Etta James here in the room? It was insane. Everyone was like, people might have been crying. It was crazy. She was so good. Dave and I were both blown away, but we didn't bet it because we both thought she was gonna be terrible. She's very drunk too. Like
so many people like, "Give me the mic." I'm like,
correct.
I'm not gonna do that. I gotta check with the couple. No. That guy was a class act, and I literally went and apologized. "I'm so sorry. I didn't just like trust you." But I was like, we get like 9 guys a day like asking for the mic, and I care about the couple enough to respect their choice, and everything worked out. Wow, that was a rager wedding too. Like it was a 10 of 10. They just went nuts.
I feel like the couples can't think of that either. When we talk to them in the call ahead of time, it's like, if you ask any couple, do you want us to hand out the mic to anyone throughout the night? 9 times out of 10, they're saying no.
Do you have any very talented people
right.
that are attending?
They're attending that you want to.
Celebrities. I've had a few famous people attend weddings that we've done. Steve Bartman was at a wedding I did. That was crazy. I had to introduce him as a different name.
Beef Startman.
Yeah. They'll never know.
They'll never know.
Nicest guy ever, though. Like, nicest guy ever, though. Crazy thing. When they do a mashup father-daughter dance, and I'm thinking, like, maybe the whole thing is, like, 5 minutes long.
A mashup, like, it's a slow song, and then there's a breakdown and something upbeat, and they have a dance, and that type of get up?
Yeah, and they're
cringe.
doing...
I think cringe every time. But I'm a hater on that stuff. It's probably super cool. Like I've seen it at weddings where everyone eats it up, so clearly it's cool in that moment, but I just find it cringe every time. Any organized dances from anyone at any wedding, like the bridal party or the bride dancing for the groom, I think it's all cringe.
The whole bridal party doing West Side Story.
Yeah, yeah. If you know Madison Humphrey on TikTok, who like redoes the cringe moments at weddings, it's like all of those are Madison Humphrey weddings to me.
I think it's most of the time cringe, right? Because like if you're not, unless there's one instance where it works, and it's the last thing you've done dinner, you've done your first dance, you've done like the other parent dance, and then like this last one is like, oh, they can't stand very long, or like they let's invite everyone up halfway through a minute into the song, and let's like open up the dance floor during the parent dance. So it's like they still have their minute of slow dance, and then like the mashup is inviting everyone out.
Sure.
I think that works because then they're basically just choosing the first song for the dance floor, and we're just inviting everyone out while they're still out there to make that like them leaving the dance floor less awkward if there's like a mobility thing. But I think that's when it really does work. Other than that, like especially if we're doing it like earlier in the day and then there's like other stuff after it other than dancing, I think it's really cringe, and it really disrupts the flow of the night, of the whole timeline. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I agree. I think most of the time it's not, I would say this, it's not going to go the way you think. It's you, it sounds like a fun thing because, oh my gosh, my dad can dance too. You know, the emotional value and payoff, it feels, what it feels like is, to me, it feels like a 5th or 6th grade talent show. Like it's just, if they're not doing a backflip or doing like super talented, like where it's just like, what? Like your mind is, if your mind's not blown, like it's just like, oh,
it's
so
kind
they
of cheesy.
Oh, they practiced a routine and like, there's a record scratch. People want that. People want that. We'll do it. We've done it 100 times. I'll do it again. The hard part is I'm like, just keep it short, short and sweet. They don't want to see you dance for 20 minutes. Like keep it for like 2.5, 3 minutes tops. If you're doing something like that, and have every 15 to 30 seconds, you're doing a new song, a new type of dance, and like have a dad who's a little showy, like who can just really own it and really work some moves out there. It's so bad when they're not great at dancing. You can see like he's like really focused on thinking on like, I am putting on the Ritz, you know, like that kind of, and they have like props and
which I don't really mind a lot of those cringe moments if like clearly the bride or the groom or whoever's taking part, like it means a lot to them.
Of course not.
But in my experience from last year, most times the meaning in those type of things are drawn from like, they think the crowd is going to eat it up. They think like the wedding, everyone there will love this. And like you're saying, unless it's really amazing and shortened to the point, most people are going to be like, okay, like
I've been to 5 other weddings like this.
Right. Next, exactly.
Yeah, this isn't.
It just slows up the night, and it doesn't add a whole lot.
Do it in a unique way that people haven't seen before.
Yeah, that too.
A unique, talented thing. If not, just do a song that has meaning to you guys. Fade out after 1.5 minutes.
Yep.
And keep it nice. Keep it a memorable moment. Yeah. It always pick the ones that the dad has never danced before in his life. You know?
Yeah.
It's never like this guy's like, I was a dance and theater major, you know, like he just really can move. Yeah. That would be impressive. That'd be so cool to see you really work the room and stuff. But I don't know. It's one of these things what can happen a lot at weddings. And with speeches too, we see this where they're like, the spotlight's finally on me.
Yes.
And I'm paying for the party and I'm paying. They're going to want me to perform.
Right.
They're going to want me to talk. And I just think that's so cringy. Because it's like,
what about you?
Yeah, and you're just like literally doing your own talent or variety show. America's Got Talent moment.
Today, as their speech or their best man speech, I'm gonna juggle.
Right.
You guys get to watch.
It should be about the wedding. It should be about the couple.
Yeah.
And it really should keep the focus on that. And if you can find a way to add a fun flourish or something that makes it special, makes it unique. Again, something that is unique to you guys in your relationship as a couple or as like a father-daughter or a mother-son or whatever. I've seen a mother-son one too. That was like a whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
And again, it was like 5 minutes and there was multiple songs. And I was like, this is not, I literally told them, I'm concerned that the crowd is going to feel like this is not going to go how you think.
Yeah.
It's so hard to tell people. I do this enough to where I know it's not going to have the reaction you're looking for.
Right.
What you want to have happen is people are like, they're dazzled and they're so excited and they're endeared and they're cheering you on, and it's so cool to see. But what's going to happen is you're going to be awkwardly dancing for 5 minutes with your son, and everyone's going to be like,
It's kind of weird.
they practice this.
They dance
Right.
longer
They
than they
planned
dance
this, and this is happening.
Yep.
This is actually happening.
Yep.
Oh my! There's another song.
Oh, there's a spin.
Oh, it's still going. It's still going.
Yep.
It always goes on way longer than they expect. And I don't want that for people who are like literally paying us to do their wedding, but the customer's always right to some degree, and so I try to explain to them, talk them out of it best I can, educate them. But if they want that, we'll do it, and it'll be what it is.
Yep.
And I've never been wrong, not once, about this.
That's one thing I realized last year. It's funny how some couples will think fitting in just this like 5-minute thing in their mind isn't a big deal, when in reality that can just totally kill the vibe and just feel like a total drag to people.
Yeah.
Even something like a first dance. Like I've had a couple last year that they wanted to do the full song. It was like 5.5 minutes of a father-daughter dance. And like you're 2 minutes in and people are like, they're starting to talk and you know what I mean? Like they're just not paying attention. So it's like, why even do that to them? You know?
Same with speeches. Speeches can just go on too long. Everyone always thinks that, well, it's me and I'm so important that people are going to be hanging on my every word. And I'm like, well, what do you say? Do you have anything interesting to say at all? Like, is anything meaningful? Can people connect with anything you're saying? Those are the main factors, but most of the time people, they don't have those things and they go on way too long. They ruin weddings. They just ruin a moment. And that's all people are thinking about there.
Right.
What about when you smash the cake in the groom or the bride's face? Is that cringe? Is that cool?
Mean.
It's mean. I've seen it be really cute and endearing and funny because both the couple,
If it's bride into
the couple are
groom's
into
face,
it and they're kind of like,
If
I
it's
don't know.
bride into the groom's face, it's cute. If it's groom into the bride's face, it's not. She spent hundreds of dollars on her makeup on her face.
Yeah.
How dare you? She still has plenty of pictures after this and probably your dance. How dare you? Like that's gonna ruin so many more pictures and possibly the rest of her night. Unless the cake is like the last thing that you're doing. Absolutely not. I think that is a crazy thing to do.
Even if it's like part of their relationship, because I've definitely seen grooms that just like whole slice right in their face. It's like, no, he
Sure.
did it.
If the couple's like, if she giggles about it, sure. But for a second, I'm still gonna be like, was that okay? Like, was that?
Yeah. I'm kind of with Joey. I think it's either like mean or not. Doesn't ever really come off as too cringe to me, but
yeah, not cringe.
sometimes it can come off as like she
fun
did.
with it,
yes, then I'm totally down. But
Yeah.
there's been times where I'm like, she clearly did not want that, like you said. And generally, if it's bride to groom, it's like it's cute. Yeah, and it can be fun and playful on both sides. I've seen it be funny.
It's like on the nose.
Yeah.
Like on the.
Or they just get like a little, like, and they just wipe it off. Or
Yeah.
Something fixable.
Yep.
Yeah. Fixable.
But I've seen them like just grab it and smush it,
No.
like
I'm
a
out.
pie to the face.
No. My significant other did that to me at the altar or like at the cake. I would leave. We would divorce then on the spot.
Yep.
And I will make that very clear to the person
That's
that
not
I hopefully
happening.
marry one. Like, do not shove this cake in my face or we are done
Yeah.
tonight.
Dude, there's DJs who like egg people on. They're like, if you think the bride should smash cake in the groom's face, let me hear you make some
Yeah.
noise.
I've been
No,
to a
that
wedding
Think
like
the
that.
groom.
I've been to a wedding like that. Cringe. Yeah.
I've seen where they have for the dollar dance. We've already talked about dollar dance being cringe, but I've seen where they've had like friends have to like dance together.
Like the bridal party couples, like they got them together. to
Maybe
dance,
something
or-
like that, but it was even more cringy. It was like where it was similar to the garter removal, but like like their friends had to do it. It was really
Interesting.
I don't remember what it was now. I can't. It's gone.
A lot of people are getting rid of the garter removal
Oh,
because
super
it's cringe in itself.
Especially when there's like a gimmick associated with it.
It's always Pony. We get it. Always the song Pony.
I've seen different songs, but
No.
yeah, it's
50% of the time.
I did a wedding with Cade at, was it called The Brick? I can't remember where it was. How do I explain this without explaining too much? But the couple's getting married again for the second time, probably in their late 40s, early 50s, and garter removal with pony, with the bride and her bridesmaids flashing their dresses up, and it was a crazy wedding. I couldn't believe what time I'd stepped into. It's pretty fun though.
It's like the old West.
It's crazy. It was last year with Kane. We were both just like, all right.
One of your first weddings?
One of the first ones, yeah. It was summertime.
Like Moulin Rouge or put the dress over the head.
Yeah, literally. Like
my pantaloons. Oh, no. That's hilarious.
And it's funny because Kate is like a 20-year-old Christian sweet boy.
Nice guy. Yeah. No
He's
vices.
probably so rad.
Just cheeks are red. He just like doesn't know where to look. You know, he's checking his timeline again. Dude, it's okay.
Oh, they wanted this song. Okay.
Yeah. I always do that when I don't know what to do.
Yep.
Like, I just stare at my clipboard.
Yep.
It's on here somewhere. What else we got? Cringe or cool?
Sparkler send-offs.
Cool if they're at the end of the night. Cringe if they're before.
Yeah.
Don't make people leave
Same.
and then come back to the dance floor.
Same.
That's cringe.
And also cool if it's organized well where it's quick.
Yep.
It's just quick, easy, no mess, no fun.
Hey guys, we're going outside. Grab the sparkler on your way out. There's already people out there with lighters.
Lighters and here, throw the freaking sparklers away when you're done.
There's a bucket of water already ready for him. Like, yeah, you have to prep it.
I was
right?
part of probably 5 or 6 send-offs last year, and not one of them was real. Every single one was a photo op, and I found it highly annoying.
Oh, send off.
I think all those photo op
Several
things are
times.
lame,
Is this
especially
fun?
when you can actually do it. We had quite a few of those at Allure where they would like go off onto the like balcony outside and take like fake send-off photos.
Yep.
Before dance floor had even started, and it's like, you can actually take this photo tonight, you know, like you will be leaving and people will be here. Right. It makes no sense, but they want the perfect. I get they want it, but
right.
it just feels fake. And
Yeah. How about elaborate introduction gimmicks when people do crazy dances or they do like standing 6'5", 340 pounds, you know, like they're doing like the Chicago Bulls or they're doing like.
I'm going to go, if I have to pick one, I'm going to go on the side of cool because I feel like it can hit often enough. If you work it out with the couple, it can definitely be cringe, but like so much of this stuff I feel like is about time. If it's just dragged out, it becomes cringe.
Short and sweet.
And it bores people. But if it's short and sweet, it can be fun.
If it's super
if it fits
wordy,
the vibe.
if it's like,
yeah.
we're saying, oh, he's like you said, like, oh, weighing 180, 5'6", and also this
Correct.
person coming in.
Correct.
That's too
Too much.
Loves
Yep.
the jet ski.
One
And
person
also,
at a time. If we're gonna do like intros like that, let's do one person at a time.
Yep.
Or like let's all come out as a group or a couple. Like it can get so cringe so fast when it gets so wordy. But it's really cool when that works right. Or like coming in, best man of 26 years, and he's like rolling in on like a little tricycle that he absolutely does not fit on. Like that's cool. It's fun. Like it makes a really good moment for everybody.
I think if people own it and it's fun, then yeah. But I've definitely seen it where it's
too wordy. And I had a bride when I did a outdoor wedding in LaPorte last year where she wanted it word for word and wrote out like full sentences for each one, and it was like Uncle blah blah blah, otherwise known as this, best known for his golf blah blah blah, you know, just like so long for each one. It's like
a runway.
Yes, like a solid 30-second spiel, and it's like, this isn't gonna work. It's not gonna work.
I'll try my best.
Yep.
And that's always right. Like,
don't play euchre with this guy.
It was just random shit like that. It's like, all right.
DJ Nasty Bones himself.
Luckily, she cut it right before. She was like, you know what, just say their names.
That.
Yeah.
Oh, thank gosh.
Okay, there's another one. Group photo. Like everybody on the dance floor. Group photo.
I think cool.
Yeah.
Especially
I don't
if,
mind it.
Like I said earlier, like if it's like the last thing we do and then open up the dance floor.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the dance floor if we do a group photo. So I think that can be cool.
I mean, I've seen it both ways. I've seen it where it was like, this is the 8th thing you've asked these people to do. You know? There's too many things. There's so many things. And it is a thing on the photographer. It's a thing. It's a thing. What about, I mean, I've also seen, it never goes, I will say this too. It never goes the way the couple think. They're like, haha, we'll trick the guests. We'll get them, they're already on the dance floor. then you drop Uptown Funk, and they have to dance.
They
to Uptown
have
Funk.
to.
They have no choice.
Yeah.
I was like, everybody has a choice, and they're going to immediately go to their
They're gonna
chairs.
immediately go
Right.
grab a drink. Or
They
go
know
to
what
their
you're
chair.
doing. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it doesn't work that way. Where it's just like, well, you're already out here. You might as well shake a leg.
Right.
May as well
Right.
cha-cha slide.
Hey, but I think
Right.
they got us.
Yeah.
Gosh,
We're gonna
darn
have to
it.
boogie now.
We're stuck out here.
We came out for a group photo. Man, now we have to do.
You have to boogie down. Yeah, too many things. Too many things is cringe.
Too many things is cringe.
Too many things.
And again,
is
it
so
never
cringe.
goes where they just like drop this crazy nasty track, and it's always Uptown Funk.
You can do a lot of things. Just break them up. Like, don't do all 8 things in a row.
And again, I really don't think there's a song that will just boom.
Yep.
They were either gonna boom with whatever song you played.
Or they weren't.
That's it.
No.
It doesn't. Now this will get them.
Right.
We don't really care about the photo. Now they're out there ready to dance.
You don't care. My plan's working perfectly.
To me, I'm almost more worried about that because that tells me you think your crowd won't dance without a gimmick to get them out there, you know?
It honestly has
Some
the
of the
opposite.
best dance floors we had required no gimmicks.
No,
and you
they
dropped the
just-
first song and everyone flooded out there.
Oh, we're ready to part. Yeah.
Yeah.
You can tell. You can feel the energy
Yeah.
during introductions,
1000%.
how they respond. And when you play a song, whoosh, you see it. They're like, oh, they came to have a good time.
Yeah.
They want to dance. There's crowds like that. There's crowds that aren't like that. I don't think there's a gimmick
Yeah.
that could trick a crowd. No.
I have to dance now.
My doctor says I'm not allowed to dance, but I'm here already on the dance
My
floor.
leg is so
Yeah.
stanky now.
Yeah.
And you just instantly have to
Oh
start
my.
Just boogie bomb the audience.
You're playing Earth, Wind, and Fire, babe. I have no choice. I've never seen a gimmick work ever. Like it never works.
Yeah.
Where it's like a trick. Even anniversary dance, which can be a very sweet moment, a very sweet thing. It's just a game, but it doesn't. Still, when that's done, most of the old folks leave. They're not staying out there and cranking it up. You know.
You're kicking everyone off the dance floor anyway. Most of the
And
time.
what if you do the reverse, where you get all the now? Please join the couple, and then
I've seen the reverse. They still all
Not in a
leave.
million
they still all
times.
leave. They still all leave.
It's
No,
still matter.
everybody does what they want to do, and there's no tricks or gimmicks. If they want to play that game, they'll play the game, and if they're done dancing after that, they're done dancing after that.
Agreed.
If they want to keep dancing after that, they will. It's dancing is not a thing you can trick people into.
No, they've got to want it.
But man, if we could,
If
We would. We would. Boogie bombs
Boogie
everywhere.
bombs.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine? I don't have a whole lot else, guys.
I think that's it.
Yeah.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you at your wedding.